This is HSN. JKing is joining me. I'm so glad you're here. We are celebrating you as always. Our annual tradition of having Jay hang out with us around Valentine's Day. It's really kind of handy, isn't it? And it commemorates also the Tucson Gem Show, which we are both back from, and love to have you to join us in hsn.com and talk to us today with what you're shopping with on TV. We'll tell you some stories. We have to talk about, however, this ring first. This ring has a big old friend in this bracelet and a necklace and a pair of earrings. This ring, oh my gosh, Jay, under $90, and look at that beauty. This is normally $99. It's brand new, and it is a huge, come to mama, there we go, a huge piece of turquoise that has on one side this high-polished, handcrafted sterling, and on the other, all of those effervescent, gorgeous, like champagne bubbles. And then look at its friend, this beautiful cuff. We also have the earrings. I'm just showing it to you all as much as possible right now. And then our necklace. So this is the entire family. We hope you can keep them together and enjoy so many different colors of turquoise all in one find.
Right. This is what they call Kingman gold. And I'll just clue everybody in, okay, on this. And this is what's happened in the last 6 months with the Kingman mine.
Okay.
It's literally just crazy. When we went to the Tucson show, my wife and I got there on Saturday and late in the evening, and so Sunday morning we got up really early, and they've moved from the Holiday Inn. They've moved all the rooms and everything. Cobalt, where the Cobalt family who has the Kingman mine.
Kingman mine.
They have been in the same location for 30+ years in the same room. This year, what they did, they sold the hotel, so they moved everything, and it worked out really well. But they had a booth that was at least 30 to 40 feet deep, and it had to be at least 80 feet long. It was huge.
Oh, it's much bigger then.
When I went to the Holodome to get our badges to sign up for the show, because it's not just one show.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about
knows.
that for a second.
It's not just one show. There's literally probably 80 shows going on at the same time through the course of a 2-month period. It starts in January. The whole area. Okay,
but it's not just the convention center.
It's not. It's
hotels,
it's all over.
Motels,
Right.
Parking lots. There's actually a picture of Jay and I in one of the parking lots of the Tucson area where people are displaying their gems and their wares from all over the world. Oh my gosh, could I have a ring that size, please?
And that's a piece of crystal coral.
Isn't that gorgeous?
But what's really incredible that has happened, when I went to go get my badge, right, and the show opened on Saturday, so I'm looking, and I know where the Cobalt, where Marty and their booth is, and literally people are out the door. There's a line around the outside. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not standing in that line to get a badge. You know, I thought, there's no way. Well, then I realized after I got my badge, it wasn't the badge line. It was actually people trying to get into the Turquoise booth to go into this. Now,
and see what was what.
Here's what's happening with, and it's not everything, but it is the Kingman mine. You know, when I first started doing this, there were literally 35+ years ago, there were 27 active turquoise mines that I personally purchased from in the United States, not out of the country, just in the United States. Up to about, well, this would be the 5th year, it was down to the Sleeping Beauty mine and the Mineral Park Kingman mine. So those were the 2 American mines. As everybody knows, Sleeping Beauty, that closed down, right? It shut down about 4 years. I think we're going on 5. That material now is ridiculous. They're getting $10,000 and $15,000 a pound for Sleeping Beauty. Anybody who has Sleeping Beauty, I mean, I'm telling you, you make sure you take good care of it, all right?
Exactly.
The Kingman. So now here's what's happened. Now, this is only American turquoise. It is not any other turquoise in the world. It's American turquoise, and the only mine really right now that's totally commercially functional. We are buying. They are opening some of the smaller mines up again because turquoise is so valuable. But this is what they call Kingman gold. This material right now is gone up in 6 months. It's gone up 5 to 10 times.
Wow.
If I tried to make,
that's a lot.
If I tried to make this jewelry right now, the cost of the rough material would be at minimum 5 times what I paid for it originally to up to 10 times. They have this crazy phenomenon going on right now. It's all these foreign investors. And these people are not buying this to put it in jewelry. They're not buying the turquoise to put it in jewelry. It's very hard to compete with people when they're buying something as a commodity.
Yeah.
And they're buying it as a commodity, just like they're banking on the fact that it's going to do the same thing that the Sleeping Beauty did, which is like go up really crazy. So they're buying it as an investment. They're buying like you would buy chunks of silver or gold coins, and they're hoarding it, they're stashing it. It's an international phenomena that is happening right now with the Kingman turquoise.
In particular.
And so here's the deal. You know, the Cobalt family, we go way back. In fact, Marty was the best man at my wedding.
Nice.
Okay, I met my wife through his wife and
family.
Marty.
It's
right?
family.
So it's, yeah, so that's how I met my wife, right? So we go way back. And, you know, the strange thing is this, okay? You know, I buy material to put it into jewelry and put it in designs.
Right.
Okay. I don't buy it as an investment so that I, you know, sit on it like these people are doing. But I can't even afford to buy the Kingman. I get first right of refusal on any of the material that comes out of the mine.
And they're okay.
Okay, we're having to right now pass. So what does that mean? That means I have enough Kingman in my warehouse to probably last me through October for the designs I'm doing. Maybe I might be able to do a few designs in November, December. But when I'm out of material, I'm out of material. Now, I'm not taking the material. I could take all the material in my warehouse in Kingman right now, and I could 5 to 10 times my money, right? I could take the rough and just take it and sell it. But then if I do that, then I don't have anything for the show. But I'm not able to buy any new rough and pay the prices that they're getting. Of course, I can't ask them to sell it for 5 to 10 times less than what they're, you know, that's where that's Marty's, that's Marty, and that's the blue base and material that comes out.
And I don't want you to think that all turquoise looks like that. They have already
this has all been high graded.
And high graded, cherry picked. That is the cream of the crop. We're running out of time, but I do need to let you know that the bracelet, the earrings, all of these beautiful blues with that cocoa color streaming through it, that's why it's called Kingman Gold, because it has the gold to it, but also because it's as precious as gold. All that sterling silver on the back, those
Look at the amount of silver.
Oh yeah, that's a low, but not too heavy. I have them on. They are really, like, I can't even tell I have them in my ears right now. The ring is $89. The coordinating earrings, bracelet, they're all the same item number, which is 092144. The pendant, we are now down to about 60 of them at the most. Producer Daryl just told me we have 12. They're going. Okay, so they're going to be selling out. This necklace, we have to give you the information on this necklace too, because it is the ultimate layering piece back to that pendant. Plus, sometimes you're not going to want to always wear just a pendant. It's $139.90 on a multiple of flex payments, and there's your whole suite right there. That makes me very happy. Doesn't it make you happy?
Okay, we're holding our prices, so we're, you know, you would have to put some zeros on these if I did.
Yeah, you're not going to find this anywhere else. It's only here at HSN today, and especially at this price.
And when we're done, okay, when we're done and we're out of material, unless things change, and I think it eventually will change. But I think you might be looking at a 1 to 3 year run where it's all these foreign business people that are coming in. And again, they're not in the jewelry business. They're in the commodity business.